After a long night of travel, we arrived in Panama City, transferred on through Lima, and have landed in Cusco. How's the room, guys?
The view is nice.
We are in the main plaza having some dinner.
This really good strawberry drink.
How you feeling, Nika? Just tired?
Tired.
First taste of coca tea.
It's too hot.
How's it taste?
Good.
First full day in Cusco, and we headed right up to the top of the mountains, right near Sacsayhuaman, to start our tour of the Sacred Valley. Our second stop of the tour here is at the alpaca farm, surrounded by all kinds of alpacas and llamas, so we get to pet them and feed them. It's pretty amazing. After a quick stop at the alpaca farm and to buy some nice new hats, we now made our way down through the Sacred Valley and back up the mountain to Pisac, where we're touring the ruins here.
The hats are made out of baby alpaca wool.
How is it? Is it soft?
Yeah, it's super soft.
Pisac is absolutely gorgeous, and it's really nice to be the only ones in the tour for the day. We loved exploring the old ruins and seeing the waterworks, and now we're ready to go for some lunch.
Gonna try to make any more corny jokes.
We've got alpaca steak for lunch today.
What kind of alpaca is it?
Go ahead.
It does look like burger meat. That's actually good.
Is this the fuzzy ones?
It's actually good. Yes.
Good?
Yeah.
After a wonderful lunch and trying alpaca, now we are back to exploring more ruins and climbing the ruins at Ollantaytambo. And after a long day of touring, we are done for the day and into our hotel for the night. El Auberge. We got a bed for Nika,
No, I call this
a big bed for Nika apparently,
Yes.
and a third bed for Nika.
Yes.
It's about 6:15. Time to wake up the kids and go hike Machu Picchu. Morning, Russell. Time to wake up. Morning, Nika.
I'm awake.
Time to hike. What a morning. We made it off the train already, and now we have gone through our first ruin, and we are hiking on the Inca Trail up towards Machu Picchu. We've made it a good part of our hike already, up to Wina, where we are going to have some lunch in a few minutes. The trail was just simply stunning. We have a beautiful day for it, and there are a lot more flowers and tropical life than I expected on the trail. It really is a walk through the jungle with a lot of open stretches where you just have stunning views of mountains just like this. delicious lunch of pumpkin stew and chicken, guacamole, rice, and fried potatoes. We are back on the trail. We've got another 6 kilometers to go before we get to the Sun Gate and into Machu Picchu itself.
Just trying not to fall backwards. We made it!
After a long and beautiful hike, we finally made it to the top. We've reached the Sun Gate at Machu Picchu. After finishing our day on the Inca Trail, our guide was able to sneak us in for a few minutes and a few pictures at Machu Picchu. We are all exhausted now and ready to head to town for some dinner and maybe a hot bath. After a long day of hiking, we're headed to bed. See you at 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes, Dad.
Another early morning. Before dawn, and we are catching the bus up to Machu Picchu for our second tour.
Rainy morning here in Machu Picchu.
Despite the rain, we pulled on our ponchos, took some shelter under the surprisingly dry thatched roof, and weathered the storm.
Having a little snack after our morning tour of Machu Picchu and letting the rain slowly clear out so we can get another pass. Now that we've got a little more food in our belly, the skies have cleared a little bit, although it is foggy, and we're here to make a second pass around Machu Picchu to see some of the llamas and to just take our time exploring the ancient city. If yesterday was the day of beautiful views, today was the day of adventure. Our transportation back to the city of Cusco was quite an adventure.
Due to a landslide. We are unsure how long we will be delayed.
We started the train ride back, but then there was a landslide on the tracks. So now we're carrying our bags and we are heading up to the road where our shuttle will pick us up and drive us the rest of the way back to Cusco. We've moved our tour that was scheduled for tomorrow to the next day, and we're going to take our rest day early so that we can just relax, see the city of Cusco, and enjoy a little bit of sleeping in. Good night.
Oh,